It's another basketball hoop where we used to play it, because we used to go to here. It's St. Martin's. This is the after-school program, another after-school program that we had. We used to be able to visit there all the time. It's another apartment building, you know, and it's burnt down now because once it was vacant, the fire department used that as practice for whatever reason. But yeah, they used to. I think it was like 50, 60 units. That was like a big part of Kinloch. They call those the project. We got plenty of family from there. You know, my cousins from there. My aunt used to stay there. You know, a lot of stuff, a lot of history.
For the Kinloch Park project specifically, that was a court identified by St. Louis County Parks and Recreation. And basically, nothing had happened in that park in 20 years. My understanding is one of the major airlines in St. Louis was considering a major investment in the airport, which is right adjacent to Kinloch. And they started buying up land, 25 years ago and basically demolishing homes. When that deal fell through, there was just tons of vacant property. A lot of families had moved out, and the city basically just forgot about Kinloch.
It's definitely by design, because from 6,000 or 7,000 to 200, 300, that's not a coincidence, especially because the success that Kinloch was. How about it? It's a little bit of the history. First Missionary Baptist Church. Look, 100 plus years of service. 100 plus years of service. That's what Kinloch is. But it used to be stuff like this going all up and down this street. All up and down this street. This is Holy Angels. This is a private school. But we used to go here. Kinloch Museum. And these are a lot of last names that I named. You got Hall, Peebles, the Petty family. These are all the families that's been growing here. Here's my last name right here, Gilyard.
The way Keri and I connected was I had went to visit the park with William. We were talking about his design and how it would maybe translate to that surface. And there was a group of guys hanging out on the opposite side of the park on the top of the hill. I had a little break with William, and so I went up to talk to the guys. And they were like, yeah, you gotta talk to the guy who cuts hair. He runs a 3-on-3 tournament here every year.
I wanted to get everybody back together because of, the decline in the community. I called up a couple guys that I used to play basketball with growing up. A guy named Ali, he's the first one to put his team in. They've been winning every year, ever since.
This individual played a key role in the revamping of the basketball court in Kinloch Park. This Hometown Hero Award goes to Mr. Keri Gilyard as part of the Kinloch.
I was introduced to Keri because a lot of his family members grew up with my family members, so the Flowers family knew the Gilyards, and he kind of shared with me how prior to the basketball revamp, he would always have tournaments in the park on his own. He would come out of pocket on his own, fund the thing on his own, purchase the food on his own, and it was just a community feel for friends, for his peers, for people around the region, and just kids, and he never got notoriety from it. And then with the basketball revamp, it kind of helped put Kinloch back on the map. After that, and after I came up with the idea to work with the Kinloch Reunion Committee to bring back Kinloch Forever, I came to Keri and said, hey, I already know that you do the tournament every last Sunday of August of every year for your birthday. Why don't we just combine everything in one weekend to celebrate the city of Kinloch together? Y'all got it? Y'all good? Y'all need some more hands? You want this? One of the two things, if you have one, that's fine too. Okay. I've always been an old-spirited person. I've always connected with older people. History, especially Black history, always intrigued me in some capacity. What led me to social work, I always want to know the why and then the reason why things are the way that they are now. And if it's an issue, I want to know how we can fix it. I think that is very similar for Keri because he actually got to witness it. And so when he has events or whatever he wants to do, they trust that he's gonna do it because it's in his heart, not because he's gonna get recognized for it. So like he said, he's been doing this for years and nobody has to tell him to do it. Nobody has to give him a pat on the back or congratulations. He does it because it needs to get done.
I rode up with my pickup truck and I put the backboard up and I put the rim up. I used to see kids just dribbling without the basketball hoop. Used to just dribble on the court. You gotta excuse the lines, man.
Spiritually, people are very connected to that place. It may not be a large community, but it's a very historic community, a very connected community, and a community that really cares about Kinloch. I think there was a feeling of readiness to work with me to accept this kind of renovation project. You know, frankly, if Keri hadn't been already activating it, people wasn't already playing there every weekend, it would have been a much different experience.
Just to know that something as nostalgic and as regular as a basketball court can actually do something like this.
At first, it was just for people from Kinloch. Now that the court has been remodeled and repaved, I've been seeing a lot more new faces. They just come out and have pickup games. Yeah, the airplanes can see us. So I think that's the coolest part of the basketball court. If you know about Kinloch or not, if you're really into basketball, no matter what, if you're coming into St. Louis or leaving St. Louis, you gotta look at the basketball court. And the basketball court is Kinloch.
I'm hopeful that the renovation, along with all the other stuff that was occurring before the renovation, of course, the Kinloch Reunion Festival and the annual 3-on-3 tournament, will kind of help the community continue to grow and reconnect roots.
That family reunion style, dominoes, spades, music, that's gonna always be there because the people are what make that up. Thank you so much, Dan, for the sponsorship, for the basketball, for promoting. Like, it was
for everything.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm happy, to be involved. I was, grateful that I got a chance to work there in the first place. And I'm glad that people like the two of you especially kind of just being there, being stewards of the community, because, that's awesome.
I didn't want to just renovate the court and leave. It was important to me to maintain contact with the people in the community that I had met while I was there.
Yeah, we wish you could have been here. You'd have enjoyed.
I still haven't seen those basketballs, by the way. Yeah.
We blew one up. It's one in Keri hand right now.
How's it look?
It looks awesome.
We did this court in 2017, and then the next summer, Alana and we had some conversations about what could we do for the festival that would make it more fun and exciting for people. I didn't really know where to start, but I saw these cool basketballs, and I figured I'll reach out to Chance, and the ball made it like a four-dimensional experience in a lot of ways, and I was really excited that we were able to make it happen.
All right,